The acclaimed Hero Street documentary series created by Emmy award-winning Fourth Wall Films is releasing yet another powerful story of courage, sacrifice, and love. Filmmaker Kelly Rundle joins us now to talk about this newest chapter called The Last to Fall from Hero Street, John Munoz story. Kelly, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yes, I'm so excited to have, we're very, military veteran focused today in the studio. I'm so excited to have you here. And Tammy, of course, who is not on camera as usual. She's behind the scenes. So for those unfamiliar with Hero Street and the whole documentary series that you have started, can you tell us a little bit about it and what inspired it?
Well, what inspired it was that I grew up here. I went to United Township High School.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I went to school with kids who were related to the heroes. I never heard the Hero Street story. I didn't hear it until 25 years after we had left the Quad Cities and we moved back. And that's when I first heard about it.
Okay.
So in a way, we're doing it because I don't think kids should grow up here in the Quad Cities and not hear this local story, but it's also an important American history story.
I was going to add that. It really is incredible. So for anybody who feels like they may know a little bit about it, but not everything about it, wow. I mean, the story of Hero Street is incredible.
Yeah. So the basis of it is that you have a block-and-a-half long street that was settled by Mexican immigrants around 1929. Now they were in the rail yards in a boxcar village before that, 10 years before that.
Right.
But out of that street we have 8 young men who died while serving, 6 during World War II and 2 during the Korean War. And to our knowledge, that's more than certainly any other street of that size in the nation.
Yeah. This film that's about to be released as part of the series, it's the final episode, correct?
It's the final, but as we were kind of chatting off camera there, that it's not in the correct order. It is the last of 9 episodes, but it's the 5th completed episode.
Okay. Yes. Well, it is very interesting to hear you talk about it because just the gathering of the information, finding the folks to interview and all of that, it doesn't happen on a timeline that we necessarily, would prefer. It's history, and it's truly amazing. So 2 of the episodes have already received Emmy nominations, which is amazing. True. So congratulations on that.
Thanks.
So as we mentioned, this film focuses on Private First Class John Munoz.
Yes.
So what about his story makes it really stand out in the Hero Street legacy?
So John was born when his parents lived in the rail yard in a boxcar. He was born at Moline Public Hospital, but he would have been too young to remember that because shortly thereafter the folks moved from the rail yard up to what is now Hero Street, 2nd Street in Silvis. So his formative years would have been during the Great Depression, and then he would have seen young men going off to war during World War II, and he would have seen 6 of them coming home in coffins. Okay, and he was in Korea. He was, yes. So he was the right age for the Korean War, and his story has a little twist in that he falls in love the year just prior to his entering the service. Okay, falls hard. Yeah, and so his focus begins to shift away from the things that young men think about in terms of maybe the romantic parts of war, to an actual romance. An actual romance. Well, we have a clip that we want to play for everybody, so let's take a listen.
There was his friends that then I don't want to go because I know I won't come back. He was afraid they would never see Mary again. And it turned out true.
Mexican-American privates who die, in foxholes in Korea are, just kind of forgotten. But it's part of American history. And if you had a big painting on the wall, a big mural, and you didn't tell the story, there'd be a little chunk of that mural, that painting, that's missing, and the story wouldn't be complete. So it just...
Yeah, very touching to hear that. So we'll put the information on the screen right now, Kelly, but we all have the opportunity to see the entire thing in person at the Putnam here coming up.
Yep, on November 8th and 2 p.m. and tickets are available through the Putnam's website. We're very excited about it. There's going to be folks coming in from around the country with connections to the story, and so It's
Yeah.
always exciting and a little terrifying for us.
You will be fine. You are all amazing. There will be a musical tribute. There will be a Q&A afterwards. So putnam.org to get your tickets. Kelly, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thanks for having
we
me.
really appreciate it.